Hello. Howdy friends, how are you all doing today? I'm doing well, can't you tell? Listen guys, I'm having a little bit of a day today. You know, with this whole lockdown scenario, you never know what's gonna like set you off into a funk, but today was just one of those days where I just felt like poo. And some days during this whole lockdown business, I wake up, I feel super productive, I do a workout, I'm like, woo! And then other days I'm like ordering a burger and poutine, making TikTok cookies, and just feeling a little bit on the lower scale. It's very hit and miss these days, you know? But anyway, I can't stop blinking. I know a lot of you guys are starting to notice it, and believe you me, as my grandpa would say, I promise you I am also noticing it more, and I don't know what to do about it. I've been taking eye drops. I like, okay, the whole thing is, here's the thing, and this is my theory, and I can't confirm it. I'm not asking for anyone to confirm their hypothesis either. Basically, because of quarantine, I can't go to my clinic. My clinic where my doctor is shut down. They're only doing stuff over the phone, so I don't want to be like, hello, I think I'm going blind. But my theory is that the weather in Toronto has been so insane. Like, one day it'll be 10 degrees, the next day it's blizzarding. The weather over the last few weeks has just been crazy, and I vaguely remember from my days in Calgary when this used to happen, like if you'd get a Chinook and it would be like plus 15 and then minus 15 the next day, my skin would just freak out. And I think that that's just what's happening. I think that it's so dry and weird and cold, and we've just been inside so much that my skin and my eyeballs are freaking out. I don't know, but I just, like, today it just was really stressing me out, and I'm like, I don't want to film another makeup video right now because I just can't stop blinking, and it's like irritating my eyes and making it worse to like put makeup on. So I just decided to chill today and have a little chat with you instead. So we're gonna do a little bit of nail maintenance. I know a lot of you guys were asking for an update from when I did the purple nails. I'm gonna tell you what actually happened. I might have already mentioned this at one point, but basically like the next day I showered after filming that gel nail video, and I was shaving my legs and I accidentally like shaved one nail off. So I had one missing nail and I was like, okay, I'll fix it, it's fine. But then on my other hand, like the polish I'd painted up onto my cuticle, and it had just like peeled off, and so I'd peeled off one nail on this hand and I'd shaved off the nail on the other hand, and the rest was history. I picked them all off like a little child, so RIP to that. Then after that I decided to just paint my nails with like the regular polish I have. I think I have like 5 colors. I have a black, I have a couple nudes, and then I had this random gold, which apparently was a gel polish, and I tried to do some nail art, and they've lasted a good week. One nail I had a strong sacrifice, the whole nail ripped off, but it wasn't so bad. A lot of people were like, what happened to your nails? And I'm like, wow, my nail art was that bad, huh? You thought I had like some nail disease? So we're gonna deal with this right now. We're gonna try again. I'm gonna try painting my nails black, okay, but with regular polish, because I have to say, when I was buying everything for that gel nail polish video, I bought everything on Amazon Prime, so a lot of it arrived in time. Like whatever I used in that video arrived. But I had also ordered this like obnoxious giant set of like, I think 100 nail polishes, and it was like every color, and they had all these beautiful reds, all these beautiful nudes, but then all the fun like pastel colors that I've kind of been playing with lately as well. And it's been, I feel like it's been a month. I don't know how long it's been. Yeah, over a month. And it still hasn't arrived. So I was definitely like waiting for that to do my nails again with gel polish, because I wanted the actual colors I wanted to use to come in. I don't know where it is, but regardless, we're gonna do our nails today with just some plain old nail polish. But I also just wanted to have a little chat with you, because I don't remember the last time I've just like sat and had a real chat. Probably it was my like very emo video. That's the last time I just like turned the vlog camera on and had a chat. And sometimes it just feels nice to sit and have a little blab and catch up with you guys and see how you're doing. So back to the whole dry skin situation. I posted a thing on Instagram being like, my skin is so dry. I think it's because of the weather. It's freaking out, whatever. And it's so funny how many people like message me everything like, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Like, I promise you, I have tried most things in my life. My dry skin, I feel like, is on a level of intensity that not many people probably have. Living in Canada doesn't help it, but most people who I meet in the world have more normal to oily skin, maybe slightly dry skin, but my mom and I are the same way, where it's just like, if left unaddressed, we will turn into a prune. Like, it's just, my skin's just so dry, and right now it's just on another level. I have so many excellent creams that normally get me by, but in times like these, I just literally sit and I'm like this. All day long. I don't know what to do. My humidifier isn't really helping. My humidifier kind of helps with my, I just like soaked my hair with that. Oh my god. My humidifier helps with like my coughing and helps me from not getting nosebleeds. I am a nosebleed person. Like, I'm so affected by dryness in the weather and stuff that I often get nosebleeds. It's really annoying. So my humidifier helps with that, helps with a dry cough. That pretty much goes away whenever I'm using the humidifier, which is so nice. But in terms of skin, like when I'm getting really dry, I'll often pile a lot of products on, and then especially around my mouth where I get the most dry, I'll start to kind of break out when I'm layering too much. So it's kind of a catch-22. It's like I can help with my dryness, but if I'm piling too many like emollient waxy things on, then I get a little bit of a breakout. It's just not a good time. Anyway, Welleda Skin Food is like the thickest, most insane thing, and I literally just like leave it like this. I am envying everyone literally everywhere else in the world who's like basking in what seems to be intense full-on summer weather. Like, even our family and friends back home in Vancouver, it's been like 25 to 29 degrees Celsius every day, and we've just been sending everyone like videos and photos of the blizzards that have been happening. It's been so crazy, you guys. I mean, I know we're not supposed to be going outside, but it would be nice to just like be able to go for a walk and have some fresh air right now, and then you wake up and it's blizzarding and you're like, it is mid-May, ma'am. What is going on? Anyway, so that's what's new with me. Oh my god, what's new with you guys? Tell me, how's your lockdown going? Before we get into the nails, actually, I do have one little update. I don't know if you noticed that I am a little bit darker looking today. I've been on the hunt for a tan that works. Now, I've mentioned before that I was using the Loving Tan tanning mousse and also the Saint Tropez, like the blue 2-hour mousse. Both of them were like the express mousses. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if my skin's just suddenly like rejected tan, but I started to smell like a sewer, like a rotting body in a sewer. That is what I smelled like. And so I've ordered a couple of different tans that I've been seeing popping around on the gram because I just wanted to try and find something that didn't make me smell like absolute butthole. I've ordered like the whole Tan Luxe thing. I've been seeing so many people talk about Tan Luxe. Anna, oh my gosh, like when I was watching her April favorites video, she looked so tanned. I was like, damn, I gotta try that Tan Luxe. Still waiting for it to come in the mail. In the meantime, I've ordered the Saint Tropez Purity Vitamins one. This is the face serum and then the body mist. And this is what I put on last night. And I had such high hopes. Like, it smells so good. It smells so fruity. Like right out of the bottle, and I was excited about the spray tan, you know, like physically spraying it on. It was like a little water, very easy and fast to apply versus like a mousse with a mitt. And it felt so good on my skin. It felt nice. I was really excited. And then I woke up this morning and I reek. I smell like butt. It's crazy. It's just so sad because I love the glow. I actually really like the face serum a lot. And don't worry, these zits were already in existence yesterday before I put it on, so I didn't break out from it. That's a plus. But yeah, I just smell disgusting. I don't know what. I just need to know if any of you guys experience the same thing I do, where you put a fake tan on and you smell rancid. Has anyone tried a tan that doesn't make you stink? Please let me know. Look, I will sacrifice my scent maybe while we're indoors to have a little glow on, but the second I go back out into the earth, I can't be smelling like this around people. People are gonna run away from me. Anyway, it's been a journey. Guys, let's dive into the nails. I'm gonna remove this tragedy, and I'm using the SE top coat and base coat. I picked these up at Shoppers, and then I bought this black Now or Never quick dry. We're gonna try painting our nails black. We're going emo today, guys. And I wanted to have a general little chat because I was feeling some type of way scrolling through Instagram today. And so while we paint our nails, let's talk about it, shall we? So because I've been having these like very particularly zitty days, I wanted to have a chat with you guys because I've been mentioning it a lot in my videos, you know, like making comments about me eating pasta and cheese, which fair. I am allergic to dairy products. I shouldn't be eating cheese and heavy cream and all that in general, but sometimes I do, and then my skin freaks out for it, okay? But also sometimes, like with this weather and all this stuff, like you just can't control what happens with your zits. I spend like hundreds if not thousands of dollars on skincare all the time, trying the best of the best things in an attempt to have baby butt crystal smooth skin, okay? And even that doesn't stand a chance against Mother Nature and things that happen with skin. And you know, in general on YouTube and Instagram, I've never been the person to, I'm not gonna say never, I definitely used to play with filters. We all did. But lately, my new rebirth, like I don't face tune my skin, I don't edit out my skin. Sometimes the sun and good angles and good lighting makes your skin look really good in itself. But for the most part, I'm a believer in showing the real side of life. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's super fake on Instagram and YouTube. I never want to play into that more than the world already does. The content that I enjoy on YouTube are people being real and me seeing their real lives. Like if I see someone who's like an absolutely beautiful model who's posting all these stunning things in their stunning life, like I just want to see them talk about their real life, you know? I want to talk about your farts. Like, do you fart? I don't know, frick. I don't go that far on social media, but you know, like just people being real in general is seems like it's hard to come by on social media as it is. And anyway, because I was having kind of an emo day today, and because I woke up with a ton of zits, I was scrolling through Instagram and I just like became enraged suddenly. I think about it often, but today it just kind of like bothered me on a new level, where I saw just so many people, whether it be the Instagram filters or the Snapchat filters, and then they're uploading it to Instagram. Like, I just don't understand why so many people use these full-blown like beauty skin filters on every single story that they post. Every single one. They never show their skin, they never show their real face, and I understand that that might come from a place of insecurity and, you know, like wanting to keep up an illusion of perfection, but it just drives me crazy. I know the amount of effort and work that people put into, you know, creating their brands on Instagram and YouTube, and I get it. And for me, who is in this world, if you will, in the beauty space, and technically it's my job to do these things, the fact that it affects me so much, like sometimes it really gets me down when I just see all these insane perfect people all over the internet. Like, I can't imagine how it would make someone feel who doesn't know about all of the witchcraft and wizardry that goes into Instagram. And I don't know, it just really bugged me today for some reason, like more than usual. And even beyond that, I've started to just have a lot of distrust in general, I guess, with social media. Like, I follow a lot of makeup artists and, you know, people who post like beautiful portraits and these things, and I've just started to realize like how much Facetune and like Photoshop actually goes into these people's like daily photos. And I understand from the perspective of people who say that, like, well, you know, this zit isn't permanent, this texture on my skin, like this breakout isn't permanent, this isn't here, so I don't want this to reflect in my work. And I guess I totally get that from a brand standpoint. And, you know, if you're wanting to showcase something, you're wanting to showcase your art, like you don't want this like zit to get in the way. But like, what a magical thing if it was just an accepted part of your everyday life. Like when people are doing makeup, like makeup artists in general, like when they're posting tutorials and stuff, no one ever has a zit, no one ever has a skin blemish. Like all these models that they use, they just have this like perfect porcelain skin, and they're talking about like covering up blemishes and, oh, let's just get this dark circle. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this girl's face. Like, either her skin is perfect or it's been filtered to show that while they're doing this tutorial. And, you know, sometimes it just gets a little bit frustrating, where I wish it was like, hello, help us mortals feel better about our day. And that's why sometimes, like, there's some people I follow on Instagram who really do show like the BTS, the behind the scenes, the real life to their posts, and it just makes me feel so much better. Sometimes it can just be so overwhelming to look at, and I think that because we're in this lockdown situation, I am consuming so much more. Like, I'm already such a consumer of the internet and of social media, but I think just because we're in lockdown, like, it's just been so much more, and I feel like it's just been weighing on me a little bit more. I don't really know like where I'm going with that necessarily. I felt like I just wanted to express that and wanted to just let you guys know, for any of you who feel the same way, that like you're so not alone in that feeling. And I just hope that people can recognize that so much of it is just not real. And even if it is, like, let's not forget that some of the most beautiful people, or what is perceived to be the most beautiful people in the world, like, exist on Instagram. I feel like that's all that pops up in my explore feed. It's like, oh, 1,000 of the most beautiful people in the world, sure, let's pop them all on your explore feed right at this moment. And I'm just sitting there like eating my poutine, and I'm like, oh. What? All right, I'm pausing there. I'm going in with the black guys. Oh dear, this is gonna be an adventure, isn't it? Who told me this was a good idea? Who said I was allowed to do black nail polish by myself? We got there in the end. Kinda. The top coat hath been applied. Now, with all this being said, it's kind of such a tough, it's like a coin. There's two sides to the coin with this whole thing, you know? Like, I understand that social media is a way for people to have like a confidence boost, an ego boost. You know, it's not wrong to want to feel fabulous and to want to edit your zit and maybe put a filter on and just feel better than what you might have been feeling earlier in that day. Let me tell you, I put that little filter on Instagram and I was like, Zam, I look great, even though in reality, I look like this. Like, it's just different. It's just not real. I understand it's not everyone's brand. I understand that there are definitely accounts and brands and branding that cater to different things, but for my fellow influencers out there, fellow people who have larger audiences, I just do think it's important to, sure, maintain the image, maintain your brand, and keep up with it, but I think it's important to remind people that not all of this is real, you know? Like, don't keep pumping that ideology of like perfection and smoothness and beauty like at all times. And yeah, that's kind of just how I felt today. I was just watching a ton of stories and I just noticed that so many people just constantly have these filters over their face, specifically like in stories, and I'm like, just show your skin, man. Just like, it's normal. It's normal. We're all people. We're all humans here walking on the earth. It's just, why pretend? Why pretend? Like, just be real. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's just be on it. Yeah, so those are my feelings today. How was that? That's the tea, as Sophie Turner would say. I apologize in advance for this little break in regular production, but you know, I feel like for so long I used to just sit and chat with you guys with this little vlog camera, and I kind of missed it and was just feeling some type of way today, so thought I'd have a little chat with you. Let me know your feelings in the comments down below, guys. Basically, for any of you who, you know, as trivial as it is, as silly as it might be, for those of you who are having a breakout or just feeling frustrated by being in this lockdown and just not being able to go to the gym or not being able to get your spray tan or your regular beauty maintenance, and maybe you're just having a little bit of a poo day, or maybe you read a sad book or watched a sad movie and you're just feeling sad and you just are having a little bit of a funky day, just know that you're not alone. Everyone has those days. Today was one of those days for me. I just felt blah. And you know what? I sat here and I chatted to you, even though you're not here. I'm really just sitting by myself in a room talking to a camera. But you know, I've talked about it. I have vented whatever those feelings were, and I have painted my nails. And even though they might be slightly treacherous, and as if a toddler hath done them, you know, it made me feel better. I do feel better. I put a little tan on, and even though I smell like a sewer, I feel better. Well, guys, I'm gonna leave you there for today, for now. Please tell me, what do you guys want to see? What do you want us to film? Let us know. We have some ideas, but let us know. Your thoughts, your feelings, your soul, your mind. Tell me everything. Thanks for having a chat with me, you guys. I hope you're all doing swell. I'm sending some love your way and some smudged black nail polish, and I hope you all have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video. Bye! This is the nail version. Bye!